as a cancer survivor and why it's so important that the ACA cover people like her. Julie?
Thank you. Honored to be speaking next to you guys. My name is Julie Negrin. I am a Washington native. I went to University of Washington and got my nutrition degree at Bastyr University. In 2014, I was diagnosed with 3 unrelated cancers all at once due to a genetic syndrome called Lynch Syndrome. I also had melanoma in 2011, so that's 4 cancers by 42. I had just moved from New York City to California and was on Cobra, but right when they found the ovarian masses, they'd already found the colon cancer, and right before surgery, which I've been through a lot the last few years, but the worst tear, honestly on par with what the tear I feel now with is approaching the surgery, is what's happening in DC. It's a tear that's hard to describe to someone that hasn't been through something like that. But when I found out that my Cobra insurance company changed from a national to New York based, and they said that I needed other coverage, I had just, the Affordable Care had just kicked in a few weeks before, and I can't explain the gratitude and relief I felt knowing that there was a safety net in place for someone like me about to go in and lose organs. They ended up removing 4 organs. I had 18 weeks of chemo. My bills, we think, totaled around $250,000 just that year. If I didn't have the Affordable Care Act coverage, I might have been stuck with, a huge bill and gone into debt, massive debt, or I might have been denied treatment and died. So the Affordable Care Act literally saved my life. I've been fighting for it since October, and I will continue to fight for it even if I'm in hospice with breathing my last breath. It is crucial to our healthcare system. I'm in the system. I go to the doctors 6 to 8 times a week to keep this body functioning. I look healthy on the outside, but I have what's called an invisible disability. I can't digest solid foods. I live on a mostly liquid diet. I need IV hydration twice a week. I go to many appointments just to digest food and move it through my system. It doesn't work correctly. I have so many pre-existing conditions that I literally couldn't rattle them all off to you now and stay within my time limit. So for someone like me, I don't even know what my costs would be based on that chart. I'm not going to be in a position, I don't want to be in a position, and nobody should be in the position between bankrupting my family or dying. And that's what this Republican bill would do, is put people like me. I paid taxes, I was a kids cooking teacher, I worked in nonprofit and the education sector my whole career. I'm only 45 years old. There's a lot I want to do still in this life. I fight really hard to stay healthy as possible so that I don't get more cancers. I'm at risk for about 10 cancers with this genetic syndrome. There's nothing I could do about it. I was born with it. And I'm going to continue to try to help all the people that don't have the energy or health to be here today, the people I sit next to in the chemo center when I get my hydration, and the elderly and the disabled and the people with disabled kids and the people, the stories that I've been collecting. I'm speaking not just for myself but all of them and saying we're terrified. And it was I was under the impression that the people who worked in Congress want to protect us, like these wonderful, phenomenal senators right here, and the people that are in DC right now that want to pass this bill are not working on behalf of us, and that's what they're supposed to be doing. So thank you for having me here, and thank you for all the hard work you guys are doing, and I hope I'm well enough to keep fighting for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and this is Amy.